Hai, kembali lagi kita bersama. Untuk kali ini saya akan bercerita tentang jenis fotografi yang kedua, iaitu fotografi pengiklanan. Seperti yang anda tahu, pengiklanan adalah salah satu perkara yang besar yang digunakan dalam industri kita. Untuk servis fotografi anda juga memerlukan pengiklanan yang sesuai agar ianya dapat diketahui oleh orang ramai dan anda boleh mengembangkan lagi bisnes anda. Begitu juga dalam industri produk ataupun majalah. Biasanya kita tengok sesuatu majalah tu ada gambar retis kan depan-depan dia, depan cover majalah tu. Macam itulah contoh fotografi pengiklanan. Selepas ni, video yang seterusnya kita akan melihat cara fotografi pengiklanan untuk syarikat KFC yang saya jumpa di YouTube, dan saya ingin berkongsi dengan anda bagaimana cara tersebut, cara untuk photoshoot pengiklanan punya jenis fotografi pengiklanan. Sasul saya. Okay, mari kita lihat sama-sama dan belajar ilmu ini.
What do you want this, ladies?
So we're always getting asked whether the food in our advertising is real. What better way to show you that it is real than to take you behind the scenes at one of our food shoots, which is what we're doing today. Depending on where the shoot is, we find the nearest KFC, and we order all of the chicken early in the morning before the restaurant opens, and we bring it all here. So this is Pita, and her job is to make our chicken look its absolute best. So she makes sure that every ingredient is measured and it's exactly the right quantities, but she just makes sure that we can see every ingredient and that every ingredient looks its absolute best. And she does an amazing job of it. And I don't know how she stands it because it smells so good.
The KFC send me through a spec sheet, and it has the layers of how they like to rack things up, but we just dress everything so that it's the best that it can be. And people always say to us, yeah, but how come it doesn't look like mine when I get it in store? And I say, well, it's the same as a cookbook. You're looking at a cake and you've got the best possible example as a picture to reference, but it is exactly the same recipe. It's just been done beautifully and photographed beautifully.
It was one of those nice jobs where there's a lot of freedom to play around with the ingredients, and that means you have carte blanche to do some really exciting dynamic stuff. So a lot of the day was spent shooting it at high speeds so we can play around with the slow motion, and that's something that is sort of up my street. Barely ever shoot anything that's special effects in food. It just doesn't seem to be necessary. And it's such a visceral response that an audience has to the real thing. People can sort of suss fakery.
Are you using these? Are you finished?
They're my heroes, actually.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I knew I was going to touch something wrong.
Those ones.
I had one of these yesterday morning and it was rather yummy. To do a 10-day shoot here is a disaster for one's waistline. Thanks everybody, it looks like a wrap.